The internet is an amazing technology that has transformed the way we live our lives, primarily for the better. But like many things, there's a bright side as well as a dark side. Information is power, and those looking to control the masses are using the internet to influence the way we live and the way we see the world. Unfortunately, big tech has not been good custodians of our private data and has misused our information for corporate benefit in the pursuit of power and profit. What most people don't realize is that the internet was first conceived in the late 1960s as a means of information to be shared on a peer-to-peer network of computers. As it grew in popularity and developed to the information highway of today, it has shifted into the hands of a few centralized monopolies who control how information gets disseminated, including what we see, hear, and can produce. It was in the early 1990s, David DeMaio, the founder of Syntropy, experienced firsthand how technology, meant for the use of everyone, can be centralized for the few. He developed the first payment processing gateway for international credit card transactions outside the US. Of course, larger centralized entities later cornered the market on payment processing. Unfortunately, a few conglomerates were able to incorporate it under their centralized control. In 1999, David founded Syntropy, a technology and engineering firm providing software development and cloud services for multi-international cable and financial sector companies. Over the past 20 years, Syntropy has been at the forefront of leading-edge technologies, from payment processing to broadband internet, digital cable, and VoIP telephony. It was early on that David recognized the potential of the blockchain, a system that afforded protection and integrity of data, fully encrypted and distributed over a peer-to-peer network without intermediaries or centralized authority. This led to the creation of Syntropy Cloud Mining, pioneering the first proof-of-stake mining platform committed to being built on a blockchain from the ground up. We are currently 100% independent and sovereign from big tech manipulation. Not only are we free from big tech, but our data center in Winnipeg, Canada is run by 100% renewable energy utilizing hydropower. The data center is located on one of the most robust fiber networks in North America, creating a solid foundation for our network. More importantly, we build our architecture from the ground up, with the blockchain development, encryption, and security in mind, making our platform, built for the blockchain development, truly one of a kind. Syntropy's proprietary platform, driven by software engineering bots and artificial intelligence, is designed to accelerate the production of master nodes to maximize the number of coins being mined with complete transparency. Syntropy's bots are capable of producing and managing thousands, potentially millions, of nodes worldwide, allowing anyone to participate in the lucrative mining of altcoins. Quite simply, Syntropy bridges the gap between emergent blockchain technologies and any private individual who wants to get involved. The Syntropy team believes that much of the issues facing the world today are caused by the reliance on technological systems that are centralized. Systems that are centralized are prone to cyber attacks, the misuse of stored data, corruption, and censorship by central authorities. Decentralization eliminates the need for data backups because vulnerable data would be encrypted and spread out over a number of nodes on the network. Secondly, we are constrained by bandwidth limitations, impacting the time it takes to upload and send data according to the quantity being transferred. By decentralizing, data can be split up over multiple nodes, speeding up data transfer and reducing the overall bandwidth cost by at least 60%. For this reason, our systems are engineered to be completely decentralized and moving towards an entirely distributed blockchain capability that will be completely decentralized in 2019. Why is this important? In keeping with the core purpose and principles of the blockchain, decentralization and being distributed means that you have no single point of failure and everything runs more efficiently, fast, stable, and secure. While we are proud to have developed the very first proof-of-stake mining platform capable of mining thousands of master nodes currently, and free from big tech influence, it is our intention to become the first to convert mining itself to a completely distributed network. We envision the Syntropy Axiom network running on millions of desktops, laptops, and cell phones, and leasing their CPU, RAM, and hard drive space to our network. We are expanding our network to 111 machines called Axiom. Each Axiom machine is a mirror of our already successful proof-of-stake mining platform, which has the same capability that our Canadian location offers, but instead, each Axiom will be distributed across 111 locations across the planet. They will initially serve to establish a decentralized network and provide the main governance and growth for the Syntropy coin. Axiom will be loaded with Syntropy master nodes and provide the capability of running master nodes sharing in the abundance of third-party altcoins such as Bitcoin Green, Block Logic, and eventually Ethereum when they move to proof-of-stake mining. A decentralized platform for which all Nazgo sidechains run completely separate and apart from any centralized control. Axiom is also the seeds for a file management network for Nazgo and subsequent sidecoins via IPFS through our strategic alliance with Block Logic Technology Group. All machines, including Syntropy master nodes, are pre-built and already mining with compounding rewards. Each Axiom deployment will build up multiple streams of digital assets using Syntropy's proprietary cloud mining platform using its unique algorithm, software bots, and AI to magnify and compound mining results. Each will become the permanent seeds for the next phase of a much wider global presence and a fully distributed network. What is our long-term vision? Where are we going with this? Well, we envision a network that is global and 100% distributed and backed by the Syntropy coin. With a global swarm of decentralized machines, the network will be secure and stable with increased access points, minimizing points of failure and operating much faster with even more backups in place. What does this mean for you? Starting a blockchain-based business for enterprises without a scalable, flexible, and usable infrastructure is challenging. Syntropy solves this challenge by providing initial infrastructure for the Nazgo platform with 111 machines decentralized across multiple locations planned for growth. Syntropy will provide the server power for Nazgo sidechains and support the core engineering and network backbone for the distributed blockchain with all its capabilities. Our platform offers Nazgo sidechains advanced capabilities and vital server power through our proprietary platform, which enables each sidechain to take advantage of the following services. Distributed file management services using the latest IPFS technology. This is huge. Think about it. Now you can integrate your entire business and all of your digital files fully private, secure, and encrypted directly into your coin's blockchain. How awesome is that? For those sidechains which wish to do so, we'll further provide full proof-of-stake masternode mining capability. Let's get back to the basics and understand a fundamental point. How do we currently mine a masternode? Well, from a technical perspective, each masternode has a controller wallet that holds the coins and a remote wallet that is the actual masternode. Each of these require an IP address and run on a virtual private machine, or VPS. Every one of these micro machines require computing power, just like your standard computer at home. Each uses computing power such as RAM, CPU, and hard drive space. At the end of the day, let's face it, the blockchain, at its core, is powered by machinery and computing power. So where does the computing power for most of the blockchain currently come from? Let's face it, most master nodes out there are currently running on a centralized system, such as the Amazon AWS or Google Cloud. This is pretty scary for blockchains with the intention of being decentralized and distributed. Isn't the purpose of the blockchain to be free from censorship and control? So how does Syntropy do it differently? As mentioned, we're already free, independent, and sovereign from big data and third-party technology, i.e. big tech. Now, let's take a deep look at the next phase of our distributed network. In Phase 1, in strategic partnership with Block Logic Technology Group, we will first distribute our hard drive space across the network via IPFS. In simple terms, what this means is that Axiom machines will still remain the seeds for the network, but will secure encrypted copies of the data and distribute across hundreds, eventually thousands of nodes worldwide. Wow! Next, we will do the same with the RAM and CPU power by utilizing service providers for the Syntropy coin and distribute computing power across the planet, first with Syntropy's master nodes, and then to anyone operating a server, laptop, or even cell phones that can feed our network with computing power and earn rewards. Imagine 1 million laptops and 5 million cell phones feeding the network with computing power on a global scale. How cool is that? What does the final deployment look like? Well, our intention is to move from centralized control to a 100% open source system that will allow the community of millions of developers worldwide to continue to build future releases of Syntropy. Very exciting. Let's face it, at the end of the day, it all comes down to machines. And what this means is that it will be the world's first 100% distributed network that provides an underlying layer to the blockchains and cryptocurrency networks. We are the engineering team and hardware layer underneath it all. Come join us on this exciting journey. Please call or contact us through Syntropy.io and we can show you how to participate.